With the onion, we're going to peel it first, and we have the stem end and the root end. When we peel the onion, we need to leave the root end in, which this holds the onion together while we're cutting it. So if we take that right out, the onion will fall apart on us. So for the peeling, the paring knife, and then as we peel it, you need to have a bowl for your scraps so that you keep your work area clean, organised and tidy. So the trimmings go into the bowl, and then we have our onion peeled, and you can see the root end is left intact. When we want to cut and dice our onion, we need our chef's knife for chopping the onion. We need a large knife to do the job. First thing we need to do is cut the onion in half, and always cut from the stem through to the root end, and you can see the root is intact here and holding all the layers of the onion together. Lay the onion flat side down with the root end away from you, and we're going to cut firstly through to the root end, leaving the root end intact. So you can see here it's still holding, even though I've cut through there, the root end is still intact. When you're cutting, hold the vegetable firmly, but get the fingertips back out of the way underneath so that you cannot cut the end off your finger or your fingernail. And when slicing, put the knife against your knuckle. As you can see there, you can't cut the end of your finger because it's back out of the way, but the knuckle will guide the knife exactly where you want the knife to go. So we can cut through there as finely as we like and get a nice fine diced onion. When you're cutting through vegetables, allow the cutting edge of the knife to cut. So run it across the vegetables. Don't put the knife on and just push straight down. It doesn't work properly, it doesn't cut straight, and it's dangerous. So let the knife run, the cutting edge run across the food, and it will cut very easily. Next, we need to turn the onion around, and we'll slice through the onion 2 or 3 times depending on the thickness of the onion. And again, let the cutting edge do the cutting for you. Keep those fingers firmly holding the onion, and keep the fingertips out of the way. Now, next cut, we're going to go across the first cut, and again, slicing. Not a lot of pressure coming down on the onion, otherwise you will squash the onion. This way, my knife is just sliding across the surface of the onion and cutting very easily. The dices of the onion will come apart because of the layers of the onion and give you a very even dice of onion. The root end, we can leave that, we can use that for stocks and sauces and things, but it's not good to dice that into the onion because of the coarseness of the root end. There we have a nice even fine dice of onion. We can make the dice very fine or chunky depending on what you're using it for, but the important thing is that all of the pieces are the same size.